Welcome to Recreation Television. We're here to help you move, splash, learn, and explore through recreation opportunities provided by Roanoke County Parks, Recreation, and Tourism. Well, these are interesting times that we live in, but now more than ever, our people are utilizing our parks to get outside, socially distance, recreate, and enjoy the fantastic amenities that we have to offer. On today's show, we'll take a look at some of those activities, both right here at Explore Park, as well as our recreation centers and parks throughout the county. But first, I spoke with Department Director Doug Blunt. I'm joined by Director of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism, Doug Blunt. And Doug, one of the interesting things about this past few months is park usage has really just gone way up.
It has. When many families have tried to physically distance but still wanted to be outside and be healthy and to be able to exercise. And so we have just seen premium park usage ever since the middle of March. People coming out to our neighborhood parks, to our regional parks, taking advantage of our greenways, playgrounds, playing on the courts. It has just been a tremendous spring in terms of the use of all of our outdoor parks, and we're really glad to see that folks are out being healthy.
Now, early on in the pandemic, there was a lot of discussion about what's safe, what's not safe to do when you're in the great outdoors. What's Roanoke County's current policy regarding playground equipment, basketball equipment, and so on?
Well, we have all of our facilities open for our citizens to use. What we ask is that everybody stays 6 feet apart. Certainly if you're coming in contact with others, we ask to be courteous of others and wear a mask. But we really want folks to be able to enjoy our park facilities, and with over 2,000 acres of parkland for our citizens to use, there's no reason that there's not enough space for everybody to be able to enjoy themselves.
One of the areas that has really seen a lot of use this spring and summer has been Explore Park. Through our vendor partnerships with Blue Mountain Adventures, Don's Cabins, Twin Creeks Brewing Company. Can you talk about what it means to have this as an outdoor recreation option for our citizens and guests?
Well, certainly with these very unique times with COVID-19, it has been really a tremendous asset to be able to have Explore Park, to be able to have our partners to be able to offer these wide variety of recreational services in an outdoor setting to where folks are able to physically distance but be able to get outside and recreate. We have seen tremendous response since Memorial Day weekend with all of our camping, both with cabins, yurt rentals, RV, spot rentals, but then also on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, the inner tube service that Blue Mountain Adventures is running. It has just been very well received this summer. With it being so hot, I know that people have been wanting to get wet, be able to get on the river, and it's been a lot of fun.
We do have some indoor water options now as well. Green Ridge Recreation Center is open again, and the indoor pool has a new pass.
It does. It's $5 for each family member to be able to come in and to be able to swim in the indoor pool. We have hours available each morning and evening during the week, and then we have all day on Saturday and Sunday. And so it's a great way for families to be able to get together, to be able to go and swim, enjoy time together in the pool, because right now, and especially in our area, there's just not a lot of aquatic opportunities available.
Staying active and healthy is really important for families to get out of the house, make sure that they're moving and fit. Green Ridge Recreation Center, a great place to do that. And we are phasing activities back into Green Ridge over the next few months, aren't we?
We are, and we're slowly adding in some of our different activities. After Labor Day, we'll be offering private swimming lessons especially for the youngsters that want to be able to get into that Learn to Swim program. But we've been able to add additional aqua fitness classes to our open schedule at Green Ridge, and we will continue to add additional programs over the next 8 or 9 months to be able to fill out our full offerings.
So wherever you choose to recreate, we're there to help you out. If you can find out more about our facilities, all of our park locations, try something new in a place you've never been before, going to RoanokeCountyParks.com. Doug, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here at Explore Park, we rely on vendor partnerships to operate some of our recreational attractions. And one of our partners here is Don Harrison. He's the proprietor of Don's Cabins, which is a series of cabins, yurts, and RV spaces here at the park. Don, we're several years into our partnership. What's it been like to really help grow and develop this business with Roanoke County at Explore Park?
It's really been great. The county has worked very well with us. We've enjoyed our partnership, and we really enjoy what we've grown out here at our campground.
You have a really unique business model. You know, not only are you our partner, you are a cabin builder, you hand construct some of these things yourself, and you are a campground operator. So what is involved in a week of your life here at Explore Park? Can you even put that in words?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of cleaning and building. It's and a lot of talking and getting to know the campers, and it's just really a fun job to have.
A lot of our campers have told us, I mean, that's one of the things that makes it so special, that personal touch that you provide when you interact with them, because really there's so much to do. What makes this campground and this park so unique, you feel, to your campers?
Well, it's small as compared to a lot of the larger campgrounds around, and we have a variety. We have the yurts and the cabins and RV spots. Also, if they, in their pre-registration, if they order certain items, I try to have everything there waiting for them when they get there, and just try to provide everything that they could possibly need while they're here.
All right, talk about the difference between you have 4 yurts currently, as well as a number of cabins. What are you going to expect if you choose one or the other?
The yurts are a little more roomy and will sleep more people, except for our couples yurt, and then they have just a little more space. They're unique to the area, and then in the cabins, they for the wintertime, if you're a wintertime camper, they have heat where the yurts don't, so they're a little bit different there.
And discounts on longer stays as well?
That's right. We have a 3-night special during the week. For if you stay Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you get 3 nights for the price of 2, and then we have a week special.
And finally, there's so much to do right here in the park, especially this season. We have Twin Creeks Brewing Company available on Saturdays and Sundays. We have tubing available Fridays through Mondays. And of course, Treetop Quest, there's a discount in your packet as well for that.
That's right, and I found that several of our campers are taking advantage of all 3 of those different things.
And it's right on the Blue Ridge Parkway, very close to downtown, for all of those wonderful cultural amenities there as well. Don, what you've done over the past few years is really outstanding, and we are proud to have you as a partner here at Explore Park.
Well, thank you. We're proud to be a partner also.
Thanks. Well, part of any good camping trip is a little bit of rain to help you sleep at night. It's raining right now at Explore Park, but that's not going to stop us from having a lot of fun. I'm joined by Holly Hart, the owner of Blue Mountain Adventures, and Holly has been offering primitive camping, tent camping, and tubing here at Explore Park for the past couple of years. Holly, tubing this year has really taken off, hasn't it?
It has. It's been a great season for tubing. We extended our tubing days to Friday through Monday. We've had great response from that. I think people are really excited to get out and get on the water and cool off.
Well, tubing in this area has exploded in popularity over the past few years, and there are several places that you can go. But what makes this place so unique?
I think what makes us unique is that we're so close to town. It's easy to get out for the day and come get on the tube. Also that the stretch of river that we have is wonderful. It's a short stretch, about a mile, so not terribly long, but it has 4 rapids in that stretch. Class 1, Class 2. It makes it a lot of fun. There's a great wave train on there, so we enjoy it as well.
These are really good rapids. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. It's not just tubing, it's also inflatable kayaking. Well, what's an inflatable kayak?
Yes, an inflatable kayak, our inflatable kayaks, they are similar to a tube. I call them a glorified tube, but they're extended. You do sit a little bit lower to the water. It's a 1-person kayak. It does come with a paddle, so you have a little bit more control, which I like. I enjoy them.
Another benefit to coming out here for Blue Mountain Adventures is the camping, and there are campsites right along the river, which is really unique.
Yes, people have enjoyed those a lot this year as well. We've enjoyed putting in campsites along the river. Everybody seems to want to have access to that water and be able to get down to it, so we've enjoyed that as we're adding more along the river.
If you don't want to bring your own tent, you can have a tent ready for you.
Yes,
Talk about
you
that.
can. We have several different options to choose from, but along the river we have a couple of sites that are called bell tents. They're set on a platform. They have 2 cots and a solar light that come with them, so you can just show up. Your tent's already set up and waiting for you, and that makes it really nice.
And new this season, elevated platforms. What is that?
Yes, so that's our version of camping in the trees. We had considered tree houses, but came to the conclusion of doing these decks. They're elevated decks. It gives you a different perspective. They're really fun to be up high to camp on. They have a canvas rain fly over top. So we've enjoyed those a bunch as well. You can hang a hammock from it or put a tent up there or even beneath the deck if you'd like.
And finally, Blue Mountain Adventures doesn't just offer campsites where you can, they do, but it's more of an immersive outdoor experience that you can cater to a personal family adventure. Can you talk about that a little bit?
And that was the premise behind our business, and we can appreciate that. We want to introduce camping and the outdoors to all kinds of people, from whether if you're brand new to it or you're seasoned. We want to offer that with different types of camping. Bring your own tent and set it up, to our highest end, which we call our platform canvas tent, that has a queen bed in it and twin loungers and dishes and a camp kitchen if you need a little more creature comforts. We also are tickled to provide gear rental for people if you want to come try it out before you invest in your own tent. We have tents you can rent, we have cots you can rent, even coolers. So we just try to make the experience a little bit easier, just so people can get out and enjoy the great outdoors.
It's almost like you're a personal camping and outdoor recreation consultant that you get as part of the whole package here.
We've been called camping concierge.
Camping concierge from Blue Mountain Adventures right here at Explore Park. Thanks, Holly.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
It has been a tremendous second season here at Treetop Quest at Explore Park. We've been seeing folks coming out all summer long to see the world from a new perspective in the trees and enjoy a socially distanced family activity. Joining me now is Ben Crowley. He's a program supervisor here at Explore Park. And Ben, what is it like here on the course this season, and what precautions are we taking for COVID-19?
Well, the course runs pretty much like it did last year, only we just have a few more precautions, like you said, for the pandemic that's happening. Every day we gear up the exact same way. Everybody gets the same safety equipment. The only difference is once it's used one time, that's it for the day. All harnesses are washed after each use. All gloves are washed after each use. Helmets, the whole 9 yards. One use, and then they get washed.
But as I said, it's a great place to get out there and enjoy a family activity separated in the great outdoors. New this season, coming up later this summer and throughout the fall, we have certain nights that are going to be night zips. Can you talk about that?
Yes, very excited to be doing the night zips. We tested it out last year with our Halloween night zip, and it had some really good feedback, so we decided let's do more of them.
Yep.
So we're going to do some night zips starting the 4th weekend of August. And those will happen twice a month, every month from then until the end of the season.
Now these night zip line experiences, they're on Saturday nights, so you get 2 hours on the course, and the fee is about $30, which is not too far off from our standard course. Are there any age restrictions?
Yeah, we're going to run 7 and up on the night zips, since they do start a little bit later at 7 o'clock at night, and they run until 11 o'clock at night, just so we can make sure it's good and dark out here. We're going to restrict it to 7 and up.
All right, and then another difference is you've got a light on your helmet. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, out here at Explore Park, it gets really dark out here in the trees, so it's going to be perfect for night zipping. We're going to basically gear you up just like normal, helmet, harness, gloves. The only addition to it is you will have a little headlamp on your helmet, and there will be tiny, small lanterns out throughout the trees to show your landing spots, and that's it for light.
I don't know about you, but to me, going down a zip line when it's dark outside is a completely different experience.
Changes the entire course. If you've been out here before and you've gone through it and you love it, it's going to feel like a totally different course.
So you can find out more about that at explorepark.org/treetop. One more thing to talk about is birthday parties. We are still having them, though, at a limited participant capacity. Can you talk about that?
Yep, if you want to schedule a birthday party here, we still do birthday parties on the deck. We limit only to 10 people on the deck at one time. And then everything happens from there. You'll get 45 minutes of deck time to have your party and enjoy all your friends, and then you'll come down for 2 hours on the course.
All right, so Treetop Quest is going to be open weekends throughout the fall. We're actually going to be open Fridays through Sundays starting late August when we leave our daily schedule. And that'll be going on through either late November or early December. Stay tuned to our website for details about how long that season will last. Ben, thanks for joining me. It's a fantastic place to spend the afternoon.
All right, see you guys.
I'm joined by Victoria Keenum. She's a naturalist here at Roanoke County's Explore Park. Victoria, we are on one of the 14 miles worth of trails that we have here at this beautiful park. And it's really, especially in times like these, a fantastic place to take your family to learn more about the great outdoors. So before we'll talk about some of the new classes that we're offering here at Explore Park here in a second. But first, tell me about what makes the trails here at Explore Park so unique and a special place.
Oh, the great thing about it is there are so many, so people can come out and enjoy the park safely and be with their family, isolated with their family and stuff like that. Also the diversity. You can take a trail, a cool trail in the woods, you can take a trail along the river, you can take a small trail that goes up to a pond. So the diversity is really important.
Diversity of terrain, ecosystem, geology, and all of that. And if you don't know what any of those terms were, then maybe a good place to start is one of the classes that we're going to be offering. Once again, it's been a few months off. Let's talk about what's in the lineup in late summer and early fall here at Explore Park.
Okay, well, some of the stuff we have coming up is in honor of Honeybee Day, we're going to be doing a workshop and a hike about the bees that live in the park.
Okay.
The wild bees and as well as the honeybees coming in. And there's going to be a hike to look at some of the bees and some of the other animals that use the flowers and things in the park, pollinate. And then also we're going to have a little craft and stuff so kids will be able to take something home with them on that.
Yeah, a lot of our activities include both the nature lesson, a hike, and a craft.
Not
all of them, so please check the description before you sign up.
Right, we have a snake workshop, and that's going to be primarily a hike. We're actually going to go out and look for some snakes.
All right.
So if you're interested in learning about the snakes of the park, having a little hike, and finding out where they live safely, that would be a great walk.
I've certainly seen a few here at the park
yes,
myself.
Yes, absolutely. And we have a geology class coming up, which is, again, a hike and to see some of the topography and how the geology affects the trees and the terrain and stuff. We have a journaling class coming up that's a 3-part series. So people will, again, take a hike, do observations, and then come back and work on their journal.
All right, let's talk about who these classes are for. These are very family-oriented. Registration is $5. We do ask that you sign up in advance, and for the most part, these activities take place outdoors. Is that correct?
Yes, they do. In fact, we're going to be meeting outdoors for all of them. We're going to be meeting in the picnic pavilion, so everything will start and meet outdoors.
So even if you don't feel comfortable being indoors, this is a great way to learn something new while social distancing here at Explore Park. You can find out more about any of the programs at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Victoria, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm joined now by Holly Sweet, and she is an instructor at the Brambleton Center, has a great class that meets twice a week called Elevate Aerobics. Holly, tell us about what that program is and who should take it.
Well, Elevate is a new program that we've started at the Brambleton Center. For right now, it's a 45-minute class. It incorporates cardio, light strength training, core work. We do flexibility, balance, so it's a little bit of everything. It's low impact, so it's designed for all fitness levels. And also, it's at a really good pace and intensity for anyone. It's got great music, fun moves, so anyone would enjoy Elevate.
Now, as you know, these are unprecedented times that we live in. What's it been like for you to come back to really what was a brand new class, had a couple of months hiatus, and now back? What are you encountering in the participants that are coming back to the class?
The participants have been great. We are taking extra precautions with sanitation. Obviously, we are sanitizing all equipment, very thoroughly. We have social distanced. We have the gym blocked off into 10 by 10 blocks, so there's plenty of distance. We wear our masks as we come in. We don't take them off until we start working out, and then once it's over, we put our mask back on. So everyone has been very respectful and very happy to be back and moving again.
Now, if you're anything like me, it's one thing to work out at home like we were for a couple of months there, but it's a completely different thing to actually have a group and a support network to do that with. Can you talk about how important that is?
Actually, the participants have talked to me about that, about how wonderful it's been for them to be able to socially, at least through a mask from 10 feet away, socialize again. And to be able to, it's very important, just fitness in general, not only for your physical health, but for your mental health and your emotional health. So we really do have a friendship and a fellowship that goes on within the class as well, which has been really important during these times.
Is Elevate Aerobics a class that you can modify depending on your personal fitness level?
Absolutely. We
Talk about
keep
that.
it at a low impact level, but as we're going through the class, I do offer modifications to sort of step up the challenge a little bit and do encourage the participants to do so. So it's really a class that you can start off with and grow with.
Talk about the range of participants. Is it diverse in age or
Absolutely. It's very diverse. Everyone loves the music. Playlists are very diverse. We have some really great music. Participants will often say, oh, I haven't heard that song in years, and that was so much fun to work out to. So it's a really fun, energetic, engaging environment.
What makes a class like Elevate Aerobics different than kind of a canned curriculum like you might find elsewhere with Mosa or Les Mills?
Well, right now, it incorporates everything, so you can get a total body conditioning class and workout within that 45 minutes. So for people who really don't have a lot of time on their hands, it's great. Also, it does suit all fitness levels.
And those classes are filling quickly at the Brambleton Center. You can find out more about Elevate Aerobics with Holly Sweet online at RoanokeCountyParks.com. We're here at Green Ridge Recreation Center where I'm joined by Stephanie Hall. She's a personal trainer with us. And a couple of months ago, you actually implemented a new program here, which is virtual personal training. Tell us a little bit about how that got started and what it entails.
Right, so since we have, of course, the shutdown and restrictions, we weren't able to hold our normal group training club, which is a program we've had for roughly 10 years. So what we looked to do was actually take that online. So it is still a small group training. We have 6 or less members. You join via a Zoom meeting invite twice a week. Right now we meet Tuesday, Thursdays at 5:30, and you actually work with me with a personal trainer. I've designed a full program for each session. So we go through a full body workout. You get mobility, flexibility, stretching, strength and cardio all worked into the workout so that you have a full complete workout from the comfort of your home or whatever other space that you may choose to do that in.
What are some of the benefits and drawbacks of that new Zoom personal training environment?
Right, so unfortunately you don't have the availability of all the equipment that we have here at Green Ridge, which is fantastic and gives us tons of options. But because of the way that we've designed it, you can do it with anything that you have or nothing. So most people have maybe a pair of dumbbells and a mat and those sorts of things at home. And so what I did was incorporate those into the program. We did actually also give each participant a stretchy rubber band piece so we can incorporate that into the workouts as well. The advantages of that is that if you're not yet comfortable to come back to the gym, you have a way to still work with a one-on-one or in a small group setting actually for a personal trainer, have someone that's designed a program that's going to help you reach goals while not also kind of sitting at home languishing going, I don't have the motivation. Some people just aren't into like, I need to go put this video in and work out myself. That doesn't work for them. So this way you have me there motivating you, showing what you should do, helping you keep your technique together and all those sorts of things.
As we always say, it's all about that motivation, the support network that you have to help you keep on task when you're looking to stay and keep healthy. Now, that's a program that we're going to look to continue in the future. You can check with greenridgerecreationcenter.com for more virtual training offerings, but we are now back to offering some individual personal training in person here at Green Ridge. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Right, so we have currently 3 personal trainers available. You can schedule one-on-one sessions with any of us. If you're new to Green Ridge and you haven't yet chosen to take advantage of your free 1-hour training session, we are also scheduling those. The prices and the rates and the times that you can do, whether it's 30 minutes or an hour, are all available on the website. And you can also buy packages, which is a money saving. So there's packages of 5 or 10. And those are awesome to do to save money while also getting that personal training in.
You know, a lot of folks would say, well, I'm a member of the gym, I go to those Group X classes. Why would I need personal training? How does that help you out?
Right, so it's more focused for you as an individual into your goals. So while group training is amazing in terms of like a class, you can get a lot of high cardio, or you can do things like power where you're getting that strength training. It's not individualized for you and what goals you're seeking for. And also, you don't have the same opportunity to have someone say, you know what, your form's off a little bit here, or when you do this, you may actually be feeling like I'm hurting my knee by doing it this way, so let's correct this here. And also, you'll find with a one-on-one setting, you have a lot more motivation and there's a lot more drive there, and I think you'll find quicker and better results that way.
And like you said, if you are new to Green Ridge, don't forget you have that free initial consultation as part of your membership as well. You might be able to meet Stephanie or one of our team here. Find out more again at greenridgerecreationcenter.com. I'm joined by Special Events Director Wendy Schultz, and we're here at Explore Park, which is a wonderful place to go if you want to get outside and stay socially distanced from folks while you're doing it. And fortunately, we have a couple of special events this fall that will help you do just that. Wendy, let's start out talking about Artisan Saturday on September 26th. What is Artisan Saturday?
I love talking about Artisan Saturday. You know, it's an opportunity for our artisans who sell their work in the gift shop to actually be outside. This year we're doing the whole thing outside. They get to demonstrate how they do their wonderful crafts. So the public can come and actually watch them and see how they do that. I mean, it might spark an interest in someone. Plus, they bring new work with them that they can sell as well.
What are some of the examples of some of the vendors that will be showing their skill out here?
Fabulous. We have folks that actually are weavers. We have jewelers, we have potters. I mean, just about anything you can imagine we have here. We have fabric artists, we have some beautiful women who knit. I mean, it's wonderful, you know, and we never know from one event to the other exactly how many folks we're going to have. So far for September, we are looking really good.
Well, I'm really amazed. Virginia's Blue Ridge region is so rich with cultural heritage here as well. And if you look at some of the arts and crafts that come out of this area, they're really special, aren't they?
They really are. And a lot of the artisans take what they see and make it into a piece of art. And that was what I find so fascinating. They see things completely different than I do. You may be an artist and you may see it one way, I see it another. But they have this fabulous capacity to take what they see and form it into some of the most unusual and beautiful objects.
Wendy, as you mentioned, it's an outdoor event this year. So let's talk about some of the safety precautions that we're going to take here at Explore Park.
Absolutely. All of the artisans will wear some kind of a face covering, whether it be a mask or a face covering like you have. They're also going to be properly socially distanced. If you look around, actually you can see the tent in the back. That will house a lot of our artisans, and then we will have individual tents set up for the artisans. We will have hand sanitizer available. We will do all of the necessary precautions to make sure that individuals are kept safe.
Well, now artisans will also be a part of our holiday event called Illuminates at Explore Park. Really quickly, tell folks what they can expect at that event in our second year now.
Oh yeah, that is another amazing event. What we do during that event for the artisans is we actually have an artisan Christmas market where we have about 20-25 artisans throughout the year that sell their work with us and display it. However, at Christmas time, that goes up to about 40. So this year we're looking forward, and we'll probably be expanding it to other areas outside of the gift shop, again, to keep people properly social distanced so people can enjoy what they see and purchase wonderful things for Christmas.
And of course, you won't want to miss that event. It starts earlier this year on Friday, November 20th, featuring that Walking Lights tour. And this year, that tour is going to be even bigger than last year. We have a music and lights extravaganza that will be coordinated with the event as well, all part of your admission. You can find more about that at explorepark.org/Illuminates. Wendy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you for watching Recreation Television. We hope you've seen something that you want to enjoy with your family, whether it's right here at Explore Park where you can hike, bike, zip, climb, and even dine, or at one of our other recreation facilities throughout the county. We've also shown you some ways that you can participate in group exercise or learning classes at some of those locations as well. If you want to find out more about any of those, go to RoanokeCountyParks.com. And if you're not comfortable going out quite yet, RoanokeCountyParks.com/HomeRec will have some online videos to help you through these times at home. Until next time, I'm Scott Ramsberg with Roanoke County Parks.